Check, check. There we go. Microphone and charts right out of the gate. How about that? Okay, let's take a look. This is our NQ chart hourly. Today is January 30th. Friday? Yeah, Friday. And the overnight range, Asia London, was 284, which is pretty high in my book. So I'm not expecting a lot. I'm just kind of expecting New York to be sideways today. And it's already started off looking like that. I don't know how long that'll last, but let's mark out some stuff real quick. Do this the easy way. This probably won't help us on that lower time frame, but us, I should say me. But this hourly fair value gap seems to be holding right now, but it's also, I mean, it's just a sandwich. Considering that any other time frame somewhere in here is going to have, yeah, that fair value gap. Like, what are you going to do with this right now? Even that, really. Corporate Dropout says compare YM price action to NQ. Gladly. Let's get some stuff going here. Just some real quick boundaries. Maybe even that one. 15-minute. I like a long, quick long right down here. Especially if this next candle is at like a shorter, more of a stubby candle, and then it comes back, slowly comes down here. Of course, we're on 15 minutes, so let's slow down a second. That's already been, yep. Use that. NQ being held, sir. That's all I have. No more spectator mode. Compare those on 1 minute. Okay, done. Do everything's the same. So we got YM on the left and NQ on the right. Kind of a mess because, let's just, we got different indicators on all, excuse me, on both charts. Even different chart styles, it looks like. I don't know why TradingView does this. Yeah, this looks a lot more intentional, corporate. Totally agree. I don't trade YM much. I need to get my amounts figured out. So let's give it a try. These, nobody uses these. You know what we could do? Let's just see what happens right here. We have 44 minutes left in this candle. I'm just trying to think through all the options here. So that's already going. This could be a block to keep an eye on. It's all just stacked up though. Yeah, I don't know that any of those drawings help us right now. I mean, any of this, like, actually to the midpoint of that block. You're talking about 135 handles. I mean, worst case scenario, we could say that. And let's take a short targeting this next. You know, we'll just do small bites. That's what we're here to do. Small bites. I want to get a marker here so I can keep an eye on the next hourly candle in case we do reverse and go long. So we got a while. And I say a while because what I'm thinking is for this trade idea, we have time for price to come down here before it has to end up back up here to be respected, you know, or whatever. Something like that. Whoa. One too many. Close it. There we go. One down. Let's do, not that number of trades should ever be a goal. But today, considering the overnight range and how all of this is stacking up, maybe 2 more trades at $100 each, and I would call it a day for sure. What are you seeing on NQ and looking for? On NQ, there is not much that I'm interested in because of where it's currently at in this range, with also these 2 hourly fair value gaps opposing each other. So, I mean, I guess what I would want to see, not I guess, what I would want to see if I can remember my shortcut keys. There we go. If I see a candle close below, candle body close below this fair value gap, I would probably consider shorts, quick short scalps down to this 1 hour level. And then the same in the other direction. Candle body closes above. This one is a little more tough because who knows, you know what I mean? Like who knows how wide the real fair value gap is that an algorithm, if there is one, is using. So I would be even less likely to do longs unless on a, you know, on a lower time frame we see the OTE formation show up. Yeah, I'd say that's about it. I don't know if that answers your question, corporate, but especially that these are on the hourly, like you almost would have to wait. Yeah, you just have to wait until like this candle closes to even make the determination. You couldn't really anticipate it, I'd say, or I couldn't, I wouldn't. Anyways, let's get back to YM. I like it. Thanks for suggesting, corporate. So, could have held her short. I think we're going down to the midpoint of that order block. Where's my executions? There we go. We'll double this, or we'll do dual time frames here so we can do hourly is on the left. Oh, I gotta hang on just a second, sorry. Date range, there we go. And then probably flip between 1 minute and 5 minute here. I mean, we're about to get filled. Yeah, this hourly fair value gap goes from 589 to 771, and it still has like crosshair interval. Here's what I wanted. Okay. My temptation right here is to possibly jump the gun. That's a nice little read right there, that we might still be going lower if this candle closes down, especially if it closes down below this up closed. So let's see what happens. We have 4 seconds left. Ooh, is it gonna make it? Yeah, I like it. Oh no. what would be great right now is if we could get some nice displacement. I'm going to go ahead and throw this down to the midpoint of the order block. I definitely do not want to keep holding it past the midpoint of this up close candle. Thanks, man. Thanks, corporate. I feel like I'm getting better at speaking through my ideas. It doesn't always probably jive with ICT lingo or framework or whatever, but I also feel like I'm kind of settling into my rules for myself. Excuse me, I'm drinking coffee at the same time here. Okay, stop down. I don't know if what we'll see here, but if it turns into something like this, I'd probably be interested in a long, not even that, actually it wouldn't even be that. It's pretty tight, but a long with a take profit here, because that's really for what I'm thinking. As long as it reaches this level before the next hourly candle starts, thesis valid, I guess. Ready? And this move lower would be convincing enough for me to take a second contract, but I'm gonna have to like babysit this pretty close. Because I'd like to see a large displacement. Can't like is it stealing from ICT, but I think he calls it energetic move away from the range or the PD array, whatever it is. So that's the idea with a sell stop here for an entry. I'm liking this for confirmation, potential continuation lower, but same thing there, or about to be. Like if they just run this sideways for the next, what time is it? 11:30. Run it sideways into lunch. Seven seconds left in this candle. Keep an eye on this. And more time formatting drawings, then wow, that's a good jump. Are we gonna get a piece of this? Ooh. Actually, I think we, let me close that. Might have just hit daily loss for the day. Man, that's nasty. Well, my candles were in the back. Huh. Let's see. Well, definitely those two back to back, because that's 600 and that's 110 positive. Yeah, so daily loss limit hit for the day. Yeah, that's brutal for me. Like to get wick, 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 and then an up close candle body higher than the highest down the open of the strongest down close candle. That's part of the game, I guess. Corporate says even ICT called it sloppy. Well, that makes me feel a little better. I do still like short though, but I just feel like I couldn't even trust any of it now. Like now I'm looking at stuff like this. Magic channels. Looks important, so it is important. This might be a little too low. So that'd be 710. Well, let's turn it into limit. What just happened? Oh, did I mess it up? Oh boy. Let's get back to 0 if we can. How did I mess that up? Let's try this again. I'm going short, so I need to buy 2 more than I'm already short on. Tend to put 2 long. Yeah, I messed that up. Good thing this is paper. Get back to business here. Even though I hit the daily loss limit for the day earlier in this trade, these trades, I want to just continue getting in some practice. All right, take it away. Don't need to see it over here. Okay. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I'm gonna go ahead and in stream because one, obviously earlier I hit my daily loss limit of $500, and as you can see, continue to trade um, poorly, or continue to trade in poor conditions. Let's say that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Corporate, if you're still there listening, thanks for tuning in and for just adding to the stream. I love it, man. Take it easy.